Alright, so after all that team building and all those practice games, it's finally starting to count. This is round 1. It's against a guy named TehDompie. I think he dropped out after this round, so, you know, that's unfortunate for him, but, you know, whatever. It looks like if his guys were in order, his word is battle, and my word is tackle, as we've already established. So, normally I'd be afraid of Ice Beam on that guy, but, you know, it's stab only, so he can't have it. So I'm safe to go for Sleep Powder. Hit the Armaldo, that's cool, it goes to sleep. I'm going to set up Leech Seed on it right now while he's guaranteed to be asleep, and even if he woke up, like, I can take any kind of rock or bug move he wants to do. So I'm going to get out of there right now, however, because I want to try and take advantage of as many turns as I can while he's still asleep. Go to Arrow with the intent to set up rocks, but in comes Xerxethon, and I'm like, he's weak to flying, I'm just going to go for it. I want to use this power herb as soon as I can, as often as I can. And I nailed this Xerxethon right in the weak spot, takes it completely out, and that is frickin' sweet. He does have a few potential spinners in Blastoise and Armaldo, so setting up rocks isn't exactly my top priority at the moment. And he goes into Tentacruel, so there's another potential spinner. Setting up rocks would be stupid. He's going to go for Surf, so I'm going to go to Empoleon first, and he doesn't Surf. He goes for Toxic Spikes. So I've got a few guys weak to Toxic Spikes, and I'm going to go into Tangrowth right now, trying to get one layer, just get regular poison if I can, while I can. He goes for Surf because, you know, Sludge Bomb would have done nothing at all, so some damage is better than none. Against Empoleon, that is. So now I'm afraid of Sludge Bomb. I'm going to go to Cress because I do have Kingdra that's still weak to poison, but I figure, well, 2 layers is probably better on him anyway if he's going to come in, get a hit, and then go away. So he gets a poison with Sludge Bomb, Petra Berry cures it, whatever, that's fine. And then he hits me with a Surf, and I'm just going to T-Wave him because although it's a wall, Tentacruel is kind of quick. Not a lot of people realize that, but it is very fast. So I've got Stab super effective Psychic to hit him with, and he's staying in for these hits, I'm not sure why. But he's fruitlessly hitting my Crest when I can just Moonlight once and eliminate 4 turns of work, and he has no reliable recovery at all. So in comes the Armaldo again, just to take another Psychic. I get a Spec D drop, that's cool. It burns his White Herb. I don't know why he'd have a White Herb. I don't know what move he'd have that would lower his stats, but you know, that's his decision, that's his team. I Moonlight up because he's still asleep, and I can still take one bug move of whatever he wants to do, as long as it's unboosted, that is. And that's the plan. So even though I got that Spec D drop, I don't feel safe sitting in there. I'm going to go to Arrow because Arrow can one-hit KO it with Stone Edge, and I'll be fine. But he wakes up, goes for Rock Blast, and I thought I'd lost my Arrow there, but that's, like, I'd be cool with that. But he only gets 2 turns with the Rock Blast, which kind of unfortunate, but I think I would have been fine. It would have been close if I was fine for the 3rd one. And then, you know, who knows what happens after that. We both exchange rocks, and I'm going to Stone Edge him right away, get him out of there, and I'm up by a couple pokes now. I think he's going to go into... No, I don't know what he's going to go to. He was in a Lantern, and I think he expected to take the Stone Edge a lot better than he did, because he goes for Aqua Ring instead of an attack, or maybe it was a misclick, I don't know, but you know, that's just what he did. And he has Sticky Barb, so maybe he thought Stone Edge would make contact and he'd give me the Sticky Barb, since I did already burn my item after all. But Stone Edge, I think, is one of those moves that's physical but is non-contact, so I wouldn't have picked up his Sticky Barb regardless. I think Stone Edge is one of those moves. I know there's a few of them. I think Earthquake's another one. And regardless, in comes the Blastoise. I'm just going to Stone Edge it. I figured he might Rapid Spin, and I can maybe 2-hit KO, but not the case. He's actually a bit bulkier than I expected. Arrow doesn't hit hard as hard as I expected because he is jolly, after all. And... you know, he kills me with Surf. That's fine. I'm gonna go to Luke. I'd rather sack a poke and get a guaranteed switch into something good at this point than you know, have something crazy happen like him crit me. I don't think that as I say that I get a crit on him. I don't know if it mattered. I don't know what his set is, but I think I still have this pretty much locked up at the moment. There's not really a lot he's got left. I think it's just matchup at this point. I understand he's having a bit more. He's trying to have a bit more fun, I guess. I don't know. He didn't take it as seriously and as I did, and you have to respect that. So that's fine. He gets paralyzed as I roar him out. But I missed a bunch of stuff, but you know, you saw it. In comes a Tangrowth of his own, and I don't know what. I guess it's fine. He decides to stay in sunny days. That's cool. My Sturf's going to do next to nothing at this point. I guess with this Tangrowth and with his Exeggutor, I guess he's kind of running a pseudo-sun team. Or a flat-out sun team. I don't know. I don't know why you'd have Blastoise and Armaldo on a sun team, but that's fine. He hits me with a Solar Beam, doesn't really do a lot. I went for Iron Defense in case he wanted to use Power Whip for some reason. That was a silly mistake, but Surf wouldn't have done a lot. I guess I could have Aqua Ringed and gained a little bit of hit points, but it's no big deal. Crest can take Solar Beams all day long and fire off Psychics on his weak defensive side, and he's obviously offensive if he's a Sunny Day set, so I should be able to kill him in a couple hits and be just fine, and he can't really do that much to me. Plus, I get enhanced recovery with his own sun that he set up for me. So I'm going to pretty much neutralize his Chlorophyll ability with a T-Wave, unless he's Charty Berry, which he's not. Or not Charty. Cherry Berry. One of the Paralysis Cure Berry. And I Moonlight up. I'm expecting... I don't know what I'm expecting his item to be. Maybe if he has a Leech Seed or Giga Drain or something, it could be Big Root, but he's not going for those. He's just going for Solar Beams, just going as hard as he can, trying to hit me, but at this point he's not got a lot left. He's got this thing in Tentacruel, and I think that might... and Blastoise, maybe. No, I curated Blastoise, it's dead. He's got nothing left, so it's going to be pretty much a cakewalk through the first round, which, that's fine. He's trying to play it casual, more casual than I am, that's fine. And this is pretty much the only dud battle that I got. I got a ton of good ones lined up, and I'm really looking forward to getting them out to you. Yeah, he just runs, so he knew he had nothing going on. He didn't want to waste our time, and that was that. So I think round two is right. Round 2 against... Oh, you know what? I can't remember. This is going to bug me. I'm going to look at it. Round 2... I can't read it from here. It's against Han Solo, right. That's a really good game, so be sure to stay tuned for that one. And I'll see you then.